Doing a lot of research right now on Pokémon Go and the business opportunity behind that and how businesses can hack it for income producing opportunities. Would love to know if you're on it. The guy who created Pokémon Go, John Hank, 20 years to create it. Broken all records, 10 million downloads in the first week, exceeded Twitter daily active users, and with a higher average user time than Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, and WhatsApp. Actually now the most engaged app on the planet. Raking in $2 million a day currently, but he had 10 steps to get here. In 1996, while still a student, he co-created his very first game. He sold the game to 3DO to move on to a bigger passion, which was mapping the world. Then in 2000, he launched Keyhole to come up with a way to link maps and aerial photography to create the first online GPS-linked 3D aerial map of the world. In 2004, Google bought Keyhole, and with John's help, turned Keyhole into now what is Google Earth. That's when he decided to start creating GPS-based games. Then, between 2004 and 2010, creating Google Maps and Google Street View. During this time, he collected a team that would later go on to create Pokémon Go. So then in 2012, he created Niantic's first geo-based game called Ingress. In 2014, Google and the Pokémon company teamed up for an April Fool's Day joke, which allowed viewers to find Pokémon creatures on Google Maps. It was then a viral hit and got John thinking that the idea could be turned into a real game. As John says, the Pokéstops are submitted by users, so obviously they're based on places people go. We had essentially 2.5 years of people going to all the places where they thought they should be to be able to play Ingress. So it's some pretty remote places. There are portals in Antarctica and the North Pole, and most points in between. Then in 2016, oh my God, this is incredible. So from between December 15 and February 2016, he raised $25 million from Google, Nintendo, and the Pokémon company to grow a team of 40 plus to launch Pokémon Go this year. Since its launch, Nintendo's share price has risen 12 billion. The app is generating over 2 million a day in in-app purchases, making it an overnight phenomenon. The overnight success of Pokémon Go has taken John 20 years to create. It takes 20 years to be an overnight success. Do you guys know that you got a Pokémon Go stop out front?
Oh, we've got lures, yeah.
But if you use lures, it actually attracts the players to the establishment because they come in for the lure to play the game and then they buy shit. Are you guys on Pokémon Go?
No.
Isn't that interesting when you consider most restaurants' dream is to have people around it, you know, because people attract people. Do you guys realise that you're actually a Pokestop?
Yeah.
Out the front here?
Yeah.
And what's interesting, I don't know if you know this, but right now there are businesses that are using lures to attract players and they're actually converting them into customers. Yeah, you've seen the popularity.
It's like everywhere.
It's gone nuts.
Oh, I've got no electricity in the yard. I understand that, which means how does one convert that into this?
So imagine having a sign out the front where you have a Pokecino. So you start advertising Pokecino, which is aligning products with the brand.
Yeah.
You've got foot traffic going past. They're going to get thirsty. They're going to get hungry. Well, look, it's interesting. It's something to consider, you know. And right now there's an opportunity for businesses to take a part, and it won't be there forever.